By this point, if you've watched Obsession and seen the discourse around it on the internet, you know that most people can agree that Bear is the true villain. By that same coin, we then also know that Nikki is the true victim. However, there's one person in this whole discussion that I haven't seen be talked about. What about fake Nikki? No one really cares to talk about her unless it's in relation to either of those characters or to call her evil or a spirit. But what if we saw her as her own individual person? What do we get from that? At the core of the story, it all comes back to yet another man fantasizing about manic pixie dream girl who will fix his problems and love him forever. It doesn't actually matter who she is, as long as she can fill the gap of his delusional mad lib of so-called romance. Because that's the thing. Bear thinks that this whole thing is a romance, not a love story.
I feel like I need a big life change. I'm not feeling love, and I want to feel love if I want to bring the story to life.
Love? So it's a romance?
No, it's not a romance, it's a love story.
Isn't that the same thing?
Bear doesn't know how to love. I'd argue he doesn't know how to love anything. It's clear that he's negligent when it comes to taking care of his cat, and when Sandy dies, he's much more easily swayed and distracted by Nikki and her troubles. Even when Sandy is dug back out and even cooked, he doesn't really mourn his pet at all. It's just unacceptable behavior on Nikki's part. And even that only to an extent. After all, when Bear goes to talk to Ian, he doesn't mention any of the actually weird things that happen, and just that Nikki doesn't seem normal.
And she was crying, yes, and then she would snap back to normal. It was terrifying, it was psychotic. I don't know, and then she wanted me to cuddle and sleep with her.
He definitely doesn't seem to love himself. I've seen some theories saying that Bear literally smells, so we can assume he doesn't take care of himself very well. The script itself also says that he's not confident and doesn't like his life very much, to the point that it's plausible for him to cry about it. Of course, we know he doesn't know how to love Nikki, because really, he doesn't actually. Obsession isn't about Nikki's obsession, because that doesn't actually exist. It's about his. He's obsessed with having the perfect romance with her. I mean, the movie starts with him rehearsing how he's going to talk to Nikki with not even just a friend, like Sarah, but with a poor waitress, probably just trying to do her job. He wants it to be perfect, whether that be with words, gifts, the atmosphere, whatever. Because of this, when Nikki confronts him and asks about his feelings,
Do you like me?
he falters.
What?
It's also because he's kind of a pathetic coward, but more so that it's not the moment he imagined it to be. It wasn't supposed to be her confronting him. In fact, she ruined the moment he was trying to set up with the story of the mouth guard.
Do you remember in Mr. Lando's class when I forgot my mouthpiece and he was in a really pissy mood that day and you told me you had an extra one? And then you gave me yours, but
There, Lando liked me. You were on thin ice, okay? Nice.
She interrupts and walks away. That's not how a romance goes.
Night, Freaky Nikki.
Neither is most of what follows, with her erratic behavior and fraught emotions and some questionable displays of adoration.
Smells like you.
But when she comes to his doorstep, dressed in red, clean after a shower, with an apology at hand and sparkling hearts for eyes, that's romantic. Even when he almost fumbled it by scrambling to defend himself that he didn't take advantage of her.
Otherwise, and I'm not saying that you took advantage of me.
Nikki, I didn't know you were on drugs.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that.
Not saying what?
You took advantage of me.
I don't think I didn't.
I know, that's why I'm saying you didn't.
Okay, good.
So then starts the beautiful romance that he has always wanted. Current joys plays in the background as he finally sleeps with Nikki, the perfect young adult dream. They make breakfast together, make out in the break room, watch TV. Except Bear's not actually happy. His face dulls after a few moments of should-have-been bliss. The thing about a story is that it has an end. The guy gets the girl.
The end.
You don't know what happens after, but you assume it's great and happy and wonderful. Now that he has her, she's no longer a fantasy. She's a real human being that can be annoying or inappropriately silly or distracted. Flawed, if you will. That's not what he was looking for. He wants that magical moment, the pinnacle of heightened emotion and blushing cheeks. And so when he sits in Sarah's car, exhausted from work and the party and Nikki, how could he help himself when Kurt Joyce plays again? That is what he's looking for. A romantic high.
I mean, I was to your left.
The moment Bear snaps the one-wish willow, he sees Nikki's silhouette and knows that something is off. She's not behaving like herself. She's being weird. He knows it, she knows it, but, she said her cat died, or her dad is dying, whatever it is. And she says she can't be alone. And she's the one that starts to get all clingy and touchy. It seems like her behavior can just be chalked up to that. He mirrors her actions. He's just meeting her where she is. No big deal. Except he tells Ian that he thinks she's having a mental breakdown. He knows that this isn't just some weird behavior born out of newfound grief. There's something actually wrong with her. But what is it that makes him mention this? It's not the cat that he brings up, which is truly deranged behavior. No. It's how she's acting all jumpy and made him feel like he did something wrong. That's what he cares about. He knows something's wrong from the start, but only cares when it cracks his image of her. As soon as that image repairs itself, he no longer cares again. We see this after the terrifying night she watches him while sleeping. Sorry, that was really funny. I love that scene so much. Anyways, he tries to talk to her about it in the morning, but as soon as she kisses him, he doesn't care anymore. Even at the restaurant, she asks him why it matters that she lied about her dad, and he gives in.
Doesn't matter to me.
As long as his image of her can be maintained, nothing else matters. It's not just Bear that seems aware of her mental illness now, though. Ian is the one that brings up how Nikki might be lying for attention. He points out that it doesn't look good how Bear is dating Nikki when she's clearly not doing well.
It kind of looks like Nikki's going through something. And it kind of looks like you're taking advantage of the situation. And I say it with love, bro. I'm saying it with love. I'm on your side, but it's a bad look.
It sounds demeaning on the surface. We tend to shame people for wanting attention because, I don't know, we don't like the idea of people gathering eyes on themselves on purpose. The thing is, no well-adjusted person feels the need or desire to seek attention. If someone is beloved, has everything that they not only need but also want, and is of sound mind, what more attention do they need? They have it already. When someone seems like they want attention, they want it for a reason. And more often than not, it's a cry for help. So then, as time passes, and who knows how much time it is, Bear speaks to her in a slower and more simple manner.
Did you cook the cat? Nikki, you can't do that. I am very upset about that.
Okay, honey.
You can't cook the cat, Nikki. Who talks like that to a 20-something-year-old who just cooked your dead cat? You only might do that if you believe that they're unaware of why their behavior is unacceptable or don't have the mental ability to understand. He doesn't give her any real consequences either, like how you might excuse a child or a pet because they don't know any better. The only time he expresses true anger and frustration is when she breaks the illusion of their love, not just to him, but to everyone around him. He doesn't care about the clear signs that she needs help until it's abundantly clear to everyone around them by her hitting herself with glass and creating a spectacle in general.
Bear, are you fucking listening to me? Get up!
Let's go.
Get up, asshole!
He doesn't even help her, either at the party or at home. In fact, he tries to pass her off to the hospital. It's clear that he doesn't do it with any real care in his heart. I mean, the way his body language expresses exasperation with the hospital worker clearly demonstrates that he no longer wants to deal with her. Because that's what she is now. Something to deal with. he reiterates to her over and over.
Just be normal. I just want you to be Nikki.
I can't be Nikki.
Just be Nikki.
I can't.
Why can't you be normal? And then, why can't you be Nikki? He doesn't want Nikki as she is, as whoever she's presenting as in that moment. He doesn't want Nikki in her full form, whatever that looks like in the moment. He wants his idealized, romantic Nikki. He wished that she would love him more than anyone else in the world, but he doesn't want the true commitment. He loves the idea of her loving him, but he doesn't love her. He never has. Loving someone comes with inherent responsibilities, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. The phone call tells him that he has a moral obligation to stay with her and be there for her. You can't just wish that someone will love you and then abandon them, because that's the thing. Nikki is amicable until Bear shows signs of doubt in her. Her behavior can be weird and erratic, but it's never malicious. They're not okay in any societally acceptable way, but Bear seems more than willing to accept this behavior, or at least ignore them initially. She does everything that she believes might please him so that he'll love her and stay in love. That's her whole life now, to love Bear so much. But he can't commit to her, even though it's supposed to be everything he's always wanted. Bear is never able to be honest with Nikki. If he told her that he can't handle her or that he doesn't love her as much as she does, he wouldn't be nearly as much at fault. Instead, he pushes culpability from himself and ends up just blaming Nikki for not being Nikki, even though he knows why she's not being Nikki.
I need to reverse it.
No.
I need to reverse it. What the fuck do I do?
Well, maybe, if someone else made a wish that contradicts your wish, I mean, maybe you could ask her. I mean, since it's for you, she just might do it. Or you could die. I mean, you could kill yourself. Yeah, I'm just spitballing here.
This video isn't meant to say that Nikki's behavior is okay or that real people who behave like her are justified. I only mean to point out that there are real women who are not of sound mind, who are played by men, continue to lose their mind due to these games, and then are accused of being the evil ones. We all deserve love, an honest love that either steps up to the plate of its promises or humbly steps down when it knows that it cannot meet their oaths. Wish or not, fake or real, Nikki is a victim either way. This is my first real video essay ever, but not the last for sure. And I've actually been working on another horror and femininity video essay for months now, and I'm really excited to get it up whenever I get it done. If you liked this video and want to see more of it, it would mean the world to me if you could support me on Patreon. Critically analyzing media from social and what otherwise perspectives has always been very fun for me, and I love to be able to do more of it. Anyways, what are your thoughts? Have you ever been in Nikki's shoes before? And also, if somehow anyone from Obsession is watching this, I'm a filmmaker. If you are in the Central Coast of California at any point in your lives, pull up. It's so pretty here. We have so many cool filmmakers here. Central Coast.